Okay people, this is not one of my usual lore videos. This is for those who are on the Magellan expedition with me, who may be having a little bit of a problem with manual plotting. I'm going to show you how to manual plot when the route plotter fails because you're in a sparse area of space. So the first thing we do is we go to the galaxy map, and it will try and plot to the star you're already at and fail. And what you want to do is be on realistic mode so you can see all the stars, and then you come down to route settings. You can find all this in Horizons. The interface will look different, but if you're on Horizons, and what you want to do is just ignore your fastest routes, ignore jet cone boost, and go to FSD boost. Now this is your jumponium, this is your FSD synthesis injections, and that's a level 1, that's a level 2, and that's a level 3. So we're going to set it on to level 3, and you can see now that we have lines coming up, and these lines show you the stars that you can jump to. And because of the screwiness of the map, sometimes you may have to zoom in and out until the actual star becomes visible. You can see the target that I'm aiming for, Magellan's star itself, and our carrier, Chaotically's carrier, the extended warranty, is already there, which is quite handy because it means I don't really have to keep typing in or copying in the address that I'm heading for. I can already see what I'm aiming at. So we zoom in, and there's a star, and you just want to target it, not try and plot to it. Alright? And then we come out of the galactic map, and we can see that the star is 119 light years away. So we're going to need a jumponium boost to get there. So we go to FSD injection, and my ship has a 70 light year range, so I'm going to need double to get there. So you've got plus 25, plus 50, and plus 100% distance. So I'm going to give it a premium injection, which doubles your range for one jump. So we'll let that run. It takes a little while, as you can see, and we're done. And now if I go to my ship range, you'll see it's gone up to 140, which is easily enough to get here. So we'll just get away from this star and make the jump.
Frame shift drive charging.
And from your range you should be able to easily calculate whether you need 25, 50 or 100% extra on your jump range in order to make it. Okay, so here we are. And while we're just scooping and flying by the star, you have to do this every single time. Set it to FSD 3 again, boost level 3, and once again you will see lines showing you where you can jump. And this one looks favourite to take us nearer to our target. Again, due to the quirkiness of the galactic map, you may have to mess around a little bit to get the actual star to show up. Patience is the key here. But keep using your zoom until the star comes into view. And then target it rather than trying to plot to it. You can see this. The most frustrating part of the process is getting the star to show up. And finally, after some messing around, you'll be able to target it. And again, that's going to be another premium. Okay, you can check your range at any time in the ship panel to see what that injection has given you. Now 140.46, which is easily enough to jump here. But what I'm going to do is, let's just say that a premium boost gave me 129 light years and I need 130. You can drop out of Super Cruise, and if you have a railgun with plasma slug, or I use an Imperial hammer, you can use this to fire off fuel and increase your range. You can see my range there is 140.47, so I don't need to, but I'm doing this for demonstration purposes. The reason why I use the Imperial hammer over a railgun is that you're getting 3 bursts instead of 1, and unlike with a railgun, you can actually just hold the trigger down like this. And if you look at the fuel gauge on the right, you can see that because you've got fuel as ammo, it has the effect of firing off fuel, and with each bit of fuel that you fire off, gives you a tiny little bit more range. As you can see, even with an Imperial hammer, it's going to take a little while. But if you're really stuck and you just need to get that extra half a light year or light year, and you have a plasma weapon like this, there you go. Yeah? And I've taken that up now by a little bit at least. So that's how to get a little bit of extra range. So using these tools, you should be able to manual plot, and if you need to, fire off a little bit of fuel if you have that facility on your ship to get a little bit more range, and if you don't, then perhaps that's something you might want to consider for your next Explorer build. I hope this helps somebody who's trying to plot through a very sparse area of space, and especially some of the new people on our expedition. But this is what they call Jumponium, the FSD injection, where you can have double your distance, half again, or quarter again. So you can easily work out what you need based on the range of your ship. And that's it. Quick tutorial there. Hope it helps a few people out.